Hello everyone and welcome back to the walkthrough. We're now outside Hagrid's hut and it's time for fun things aplenty. In this part we're going to be getting loads if we can we can try and get everything. There are, let's think about this, there's 4 characters to get, a student in peril, there's a red brick of course and a gold brick. Might as well start with the gold brick, which is over here, and basically get the gold brick for doing Filch's job basically, which is a little bit like crazy, but there you go. Basically you have to dig up all of the stone. But basically have to make the stone circle and then clean it. Because somehow it's gotten dirty. It's probably owl poo. Just looks quite. It just looks more comical there. And you have to basically just make that, and it will be all groovy then. And as you can see, there's rain coming down, but there are things up in the air. We just can't see them as yet. More about them in a minute. Anyway, so let's do this first. Nice job, Harry. Nice job. Over to the next one. Get rid of the stones here, lift it up. And of course, Madam Maxine is still wandering around like, look how amazing I am. Listen to my voice. Top of my voice. Why is everyone obsessed with singing? I do not care for you, Madam Maxine. I'm sorry. I have more important things to be doing than epoxy cleaning. Or rather, I have more important things to be doing than worry about your singing. And that gives us a gold brick. That should be gold brick 180, I believe. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. I'm about to say, in the last part, I got a gold brick. Or rather, in between the parts. You can get a gold brick basically in Elop's Allenport. And what you have to do is you have to clean all the dung off the floor, which sounds like a really bad job, but someone's got to do it, I suppose. And it's quite straightforward as well. So, you know, well, I say straightforward, but it is quite difficult. Only in the sense of getting all of the dung off the floor, as it were. But it's doable. Just all we gotta do is just keep at it. I'll do this as well. What you need to do here is move it along, like so. Get all the plants growing. Let's go back this way maybe a bit as well. Yeah, do that, and we should now. I've got to destroy them all now, I see that. I'm trying to remember it. And that gets you the red brick! Yeah, baby! Actually, what am I doing? I'll turn the stud thing on. Have I bought stud times 2? I have now, so now we have. Crazy times 3,840. Manic, isn't it? Love it. And that spinning pumpkin thing is the best thing ever, and you shall see why in a minute. So do that there, and it looks like our way's been blocked now. There's epoxy plant. Well, might be having that. Let's get Lumos. Honestly, what would the school do without us? But pretty much all this Devil's Snare student distracted, but we'll get him in a minute. One of the characters, Percy, you get by levitating all those 4 cats out of the ground. So now you're doing Hagrid's job, you'll be in the gardener, which is crazy. Yes, he's technically a groundskeeper, I know, but in reality it's gardener. We all know what that truly means. And we'll need this potion as well to transform into Lucius Malfoy or some other dark student. Is there something ingredient here? This is a really weird thing here. Oh yeah, of course the hair. Now I remember. I always used to get confused by that, and now of course I know it's the hair. I simply forgot. So the cherry as well will be somewhere around here. It surprised me if this bad boy's got it here. Whatever that is. Ah, so rocket, I know now. I let most of you think like, what on earth is you on about? A rocket. And there's also a bouncy pumpkin as well, just in case the original idea of a flying pumpkin wasn't good enough for you. I do love this outside there. There's so much to do, so much going on here. It's brilliant. That's Halloween pumpkin. There's also. That's there. I thought that was one of the carrots one for a minute there, but obviously not. There we go. Finally got it. Is that one of them over here? Yeah, it is. That's number 3, I believe. Yep. Number 4 will be somewhere as well. There it is. Good lord. I think I just killed a student, possibly. Oh, and there's a cherry, thank God for that. So there you go, Thirsty Weasley, the first character we can find in this area. And now time to get the student, because he looks like he's not having the most fun times in here. There we go. Off you go, on your way. Number 40 something? I can't remember. 45, I think? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's number 45. So now we've got 5 more to get. I think if there's 5 to get, there'll be 1 in the lake. If that makes sense. 2 down in Pumpkin Patch and 1 over in there. I hope so anyway, otherwise I'm going to be like trying to figure out where on there the last student Pearl is. Okay, put this in here. I think I start on Madame Maxine. Is that possible to startle a giant? Doesn't seem possible with me, but I don't know. Might as well go and do this down here quickly as well before we eat the potion. Drink the potion rather. But seriously though, if Madame Maxine doesn't calm the hell down, I'm gonna throw a pumpkin at her or something. And you go away! Is that like Millicent Bulstrode there? I don't know. I always feel it's a little bit sinister that you can levitate the students. It's like, that's not what we learn the spell for, you know, just to pat with each other. I mean, that's pretty much Leather Corpus, isn't it? And they just extended it to Wingardium Leviosa. I don't know. So yeah, there's more gardening down here if you feel the need for it. And there's pretty much, you know, there's loads of opportunities to gain more studs, should you want to. But for now, I'm going to go back up here, and we're going to be getting on these rockets that are up here. There's 3 of them, and by hitting all 3, you'll unlock 3 cards up in the air, which you get with the pumpkin head. So this first one here, you need to have Reducto. So break it like that, light it, and off it'll go. And this one for some reason. Oh well, what the heck. So that's the first one done anyway. No idea why the blue one's not going on. That's a little bit annoying. Once again, I'm going to have Ron drink the potion. Sorry, Ron. You've got to take one for the team. But he's just compared to Harry, who's the hero, and Hermione, who's got quick shanks. I'm afraid sacrifices must be made, Ron. So, Lucius Malfoy, he can now perform Crucio on that bad boy. Because, of course, he's technically a school governor, so he's allowed to be here. He's just like, yes, I'm just lighting a rocket. That makes perfect sense. No idea, of course. Oh, for God's sake, Madame Maxine! I will turn you into a turtle! A tiny turquoise turtle. If you're not careful. I'm thinking, though, seeing as the blue one's being really crazy, we must need a Ravenclaw student. So, who should I go for? I'll go for Apparently Clearwater, who actually looks like a boy. Is that really offensive for me? I'm sorry if it is. Actually, she's fine. Oh, Percy, you lucky chap. That picture's really unflattering of her. It's like the opposite of the Anne of Cleves thing. But yes, that's worked, so thank God for that. So what we've got to do now is just find the pumpkin head and use it to ride up to get the 3 characters. Seriously, what on earth were the Lego guys smoking when they thought, I know what the ground needs. A giant spinning pumpkin head that can fly. I mean, you know, that's pushing the boundaries of magic at Hogwarts. Just a little bit too much, but I'm not complaining. So that was first Victor Crumb, and then Cedric Lake Task. And over there should be Ginny in Cardigan form. Awesome. With Victor Crumb especially, because we've got every other form of Victor Crumb. And now I've actually got the original one, the normal Crumb as it were. So, yay. So I think now, that's about enough time to go do the pumpkin patch. Let's see where we are with this. Oh. Hagrid's like, I'm cooking. Cookery with Hagrid. Hell's Kitchen. Oh, Ron, what have you done? Uh-oh. We're in trouble now. Just go up to the kitchens and ask for more salt. Yeah, so thankfully now you've not got to put salt on Ron, because that'd just be weird. But I think I've actually not done this before, haven't I? I swear I've been here before and shown you the cutscene anyway. But the so I think I think the last thing I need to get is just the mushrooms, because if you get all 3 mushrooms in this area, you get 1 brown jacket, I think. Well, it's sort of like mushrooms, isn't it? Oh, there's that chest as well with the Bogart. Okay, so it's sort of like mushrooms, aren't they? I don't know. I'm not going to complain too much. The main thing is we've now got the character, so I'm happy. Ron with brown jacket. That's when Ron means serious stuff. He's like, once the uniform's off and the brown jacket's on, Ron goes crazy. Ron goes absolutely mental. Okay, so... Oh yeah, also shooting impale. There's 2 shooting impales in here. The first one you get by... Actually no, there's only 1 I think. I can't remember one of me. Well, let's do that, and away will go the student. It's flying away. And it's a bit disconcerting that surely he couldn't have just, you know, climbed out of the of the picnic basket. You know, it doesn't make a genius. Although there are 2, definitely are 2. Definitely are 2 shooting impales in here. It's got to use a time turner for the other one. So yeah, I think there's everything in here that we can get, apart from the time turner. Oh no, of course, there's women chest. How can I be so silly? It's got a Bogart in there, so I recommend Hermione over Harry because Dementors, no thanks. And there we go, Amos Diggory. Oh, he looks so timid, bless him. How could you hurt his son? He's just got the nice, smart haircut and the glasses on. I couldn't lay a dicky bird on his son. When he cries, well, when he breaks down in the film, it's just like, oh, breaks my heart every time. Anyway, we're now going back in time. Cue the Doctor Who theme music. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, Hagrid's laid an egg. Hagrid, how could you? It's like, yes, I had intercourse with Buckbeak. Ron's just like, oh my God. How can this be? Oh no, even worse. Hagrid's gonna give birth to a dragon. Oh, Hagrid, what did you do? Everyone knows that giant plus hippogriff equals dragon, of course. Anyway, basically, this sort of explains why the whole Norbert escapade was left out in the initial story mode, because now they basically have made a level here for you to sort of do with it. But it's quite cool like that, I think, in a way. But you know, it's not necessary for you to do to complete the main story, but it's something you can do anyway, just to further the game a little bit. It's something that you can find, and it makes you feel quite happy when you find it. Anyway, Petunia Dursley, you can dig her up over there. That's where she belongs, in the ground. Yeah, I said that. Oh yeah. Zeppelin going all badass now, Petunia. Yeah, I'm really not. Basically, there is a scarecrow here, which is the strongest scarecrow in the world. No joke. Just look at it, it's just like... just ripped up that ground. It's crazy. And shooting impale there. Yes, the shooting impale was trapped by a pumpkin. Believe me, I found it just as ridiculous as you. Surely you could be like, I can push the pumpkin aside, get up, and walk away. But no! It's probably Hagrid would have done it himself as well, but he's too busy, like, fawning over his egg. He's just like, ah, busy with this egg. Because, of course, dragon egg and fire makes the most amazing omelette ever. No, I'm kidding, of course. We'll make Hagrid happy. We'll give him baby Norbert. And of course, as you see, there are loads of stuff you can get here. But I wouldn't usually recommend going for an axe. But you can there, and that gets you Gilderoy Lockhart, which is awesome. In Green Jacket, of course, because it makes sense more than any of the other characters to have Lockhart having so many like different wardrobe changes, because he actually, like, in every scene that he's in, it's just like, does my hair go well with my plum suit? So yeah, so I can't cast a spell. I look dazzling in green, darling. I love him. He's like, I know he's an absolute idiot, but I still love him in Chamber of Secrets. He's the best thing about Chamber of Secrets. Maybe apart from Dobby, but then Dobby's better in the other books, isn't he? Anyway, mustn't talk about Dobby. This brings back painful memories of the Deathly Hallows. Oh, I can't do it. Anyway, so we just need to now, if I remember correctly, assemble the fire, or barbecue, or the oven, or whatever you want to call it, and hatch Norbert, and that will get us the other golden brick. And then quid's in, obviously. It's really very simple though, to be honest with you. I don't think there's anything else that I've forgotten here though. I'm trying to think about this. You know, I've got to focus. You know, I don't want to forget anything. It's very important. It's a walkthrough after all. I can't forget things. So put the egg into the fire. It will hatch, and oh my god, isn't that the cutest thing in the world? Norbert seriously is gorgeous, and oh my god, his egg also had loads of studs in it. That's even better. But seriously, how could you be angry toward a dragon that's as cute as that? Look at him. Look at the way he just gazes up at Harry. Oh, good lord, I can't leave now. He's so cute. Okay, oh my god, and even his little screeches are cute. Okay, right. In the next part then, I'm going to be going off to the Quidditch pitch and also the Black Lake for more exploration. See you then. Hey guys, very quickly before I go, I did forget in the Hufflepuff common room, if you shoot the portrait there, and she'll give you a cake, and if you then destroy the cake, you'll get the Fat Friar. I'm sorry I forgot to do this when I was initially in the common room, but I just remembered it. I was exploring Hogwarts again, and I was just thinking, have I forgotten anything here? And I forgot about that, so obviously I thought I'd better show you now. But yeah, next part we'll be doing, as I said before, Hogwarts, Black Lake, and the Quidditch pitch entrance. See you then.